Perfect. Perfect.
That's on camera.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? You got it?
So we're back in our apartment and we're gonna make a yummy recipe using the collards that we grew. But first I wanted to show you guys what collard seeds look like in case you've never seen them before. You might be a little surprised by how small the seeds are considering how big the plants get. This is about 100 collard plants right in my hand, which is pretty awesome. We tend to grow all of our vegetables from seeds, and we do this because we like the control. It's lots more fun, but also it's a lot more economical. A package of seeds like this costs about $4 to $5, and this is 100 plants. So I mean, you can compare buying the plants in a big box store compared to growing your own from seeds. It's a lot more cheaper this way. So you picked your collards. Ta-da! Now what the heck are you gonna make with them? Your first idea might be to make collard greens, the classic Southern side dish. And that's totally okay, and you should invite me over because they're one of my favorites. But because we grow pounds of collards, I need to mix up the recipes a little bit. And this is how I came up with the recipe that we're gonna make. We're gonna make a super delicious, one of my family's favorite meals, sausage, collards, and white bean soup. What you guys should know is that collards and kale are in the same family. So you can substitute collards for many of the recipes that involve kale for things like slow cooker recipes or casseroles or soups. So if you see the ingredient for kale, why not try collards instead? All right, here's the ingredients you need. You need 6 ounces of collard greens, 1 tablespoon olive oil, 1 pound sweet Italian sausage chopped into about 1/2 inch pieces, 1 small onion chopped, 4 cups beef broth. For my broth, I like to use bouillon powder. You can use any brand that you want, but I find this a lot more economical than using the broth already made in cartons or cans. So check it out and try to make your own if you can. 2 cans of navy beans, 1 can of diced tomatoes, and salt and pepper. All right, so there's a few different techniques on how to chop up collards, but this is my favorite way, and I find this the most fast. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your collard green leaf and you're gonna fold it over so you can see the stem right here. And you're gonna hold it right there with your hand, and then with the knife, you are just gonna slide it down there and just remove the stem, just like that. So you're gonna wanna do this to all of your leaves. So let's go. So I cut out all the stems, and then I went ahead and I rinsed the collards. When you pick the collards from the garden, you don't want to get them wet or rinse them. You just want to store them straight in the refrigerator. Don't wash them until you're ready to actually cook them and use them in recipes. So this is the second step of chopping them up. So I separated it in 2 piles because we have 6 ounces of collards. And what you're gonna do is you just want to roll this. Roll a few leaves at a time, just like this. And then while you hold it, you're just gonna chop up about 1/4 inch pieces of the collard leaves, just like this. It's almost like you're making a sushi roll. So you do that, and then I like to go ahead and do each of them 1 more time. This makes sure that the greens aren't too big in the soup that we're gonna make, and they're just perfect size for every bite. So just keep doing this for all of your leaves. So the collards are naturally pretty tough to eat, so we wanna boil them first to soften them up. So you're gonna bring a pot of water to a boil, and then you're just gonna add your collards in it, add them all. You wanna use a pretty decent size pot because you have quite a bit of collards, as you can see here. But once I push them in, You can see they'll fit no problem. And you're going to want to boil these for about 4 minutes or until they turn a bright green. The collards are cooked. As you can see, they are bright green in color now. So you'll want to drain these with a strainer, rinse with cold water, and then set them aside. Add 1 tablespoon of olive oil to a large soup pot. All right, so the olive oil is all heated up. So now you want to add your sausage to the bottom of the pot. You can hear that beautiful sizzle. And add all your sausage. And now you want to pour in your onions as well. And you'll want to stir it around. And you'll want to brown the sausage on each side about 5 to 7 minutes. The sausage and onions are brown, as you can see, and it smells really, really good. Right, cameraman husband? Nod the camera if it smells good. Yeah. All right, so we're almost there. We're almost at the end, but now we want to add some more ingredients into the pot. So we are going to add our 4 cups of beef broth and just pour it straight into the pot. And now we want to add our beans. You do not have to drain these. Use all those great juices that are already in there. Here comes can number 2. I will try not to make a mess, but I can't promise anything. And now finally, add your diced tomatoes. Again, don't drain them. I love diced tomato broth, so just add it all in there, just like that. And now you want to give it a little stir, and you'll want to heat this to boiling. Once it's boiling, then you'll want to reduce the heat and simmer uncovered for about 15 minutes. The soup is looking really good. So now we want to add our collards in. So just take a big handful and add them in the pot. Add some more. Just like that. And now you just want to give them a little bit of a stir. And you want to cook these for 5 more minutes.
Ability.
Mommy, open arms.
What are you eating? Eating broccoli?
Perfect.
So the soup is finished and it looks gorgeous. Look at how pretty all those colors look together. So I am just gonna take some big ladles right here and I am gonna scoop some into all 3 bowls. One for Matthew, one for Enceladus, one for me. I'm gonna add a little bit more. I'm kind of making a bit of a mess, but that's all right. All right, so the soup is almost ready to eat. I am gonna sprinkle each of them with a little salt, a little pepper, just a sprinkle, and of course, a little Parmesan cheese. And I love Parmesan cheese on top of soups because it melts. Ooh, this is gorgeous. I'm so happy we made this together. I hope you enjoy the sausage, collard greens, and white bean soup. There you go. I hope you and your family really love it. If you really like cooking with me, subscribe. I think the button's over there. Maybe it's over there. I have no idea, but this is really hot. So enjoy, everybody.